Hi classmates, this is your classmate Jebby. Ayan, yung guest po natin is a single mom na napaka-strong. Isa siyang guidance counselor before, pero ngayon isa siyang freelancer. Isa siyang operations manager and she's planning to open an agency along with her siblings. Amazingly, nag-reach out sila sa akin. Not sure kung 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago. Tapos, ikaw na yung nag-message sa akin to volunteer as a guest.
Yes,
So,
yes.
kamusta? Hindi ka ba nagkamali nang nag-volunteer ka? Kinakabahan ka ba?
Hindi, I'm relaxed. So it's a
Mhm,
good thing. I don't have butterflies in my stomach,
mhm.
because I really wanted to share what I have experienced, and I wanted people to learn also. Para medyo, not really to guide, but to let them understand na freelancing is not also easy. You would really start from somewhere, and hindi siya in a matter of months you'll earn 6 digits. It will take a lot of time.
Akala ko isang pancit canton lang, 6 digits na yan.
Wish lang nating lahat, pero it's not really like that. It's a progress. It's a
Hmm,
process, sorry. It's a process.
it's a
It's a process.
process. Can you
Yes.
please share with us your life story pre-level up? Kung paano ka before ka nag-freelance? Kung ano yung
Hmm.
lifestyle niyo before?
Okay, pre-level up. I was just like what you mentioned earlier. I was a guidance counselor in a school here in Pampanga. And I was also a licensed teacher, but I don't practice teaching. So I've been in the education field for 14 years, I would say, more or less, as a guidance counselor. And then when I moved from Pampanga back to my hometown, which is Cavite, I was hired in an international school in Laguna to be their IB associate. So I assist the diploma program coordinator and the middle years program coordinator. And then there was a stint in a year there, I taught psychology for grades 11 and 12. Because yung program nila dun, since they're following the international baccalaureate curriculum, is from middle years, that's grade 9 to senior high, considered senior high diploma program, which is until grade 12. So I taught psychology for grades 11 and 12. And then I
Hmm,
gave birth. And then I gave birth.
amazing, amazing.
So yeah.
Napagkuwentuhan natin ng konti kanina before ka pa naging guidance counselor. Medyo
Yan.
may struggles yung upbringing niyo.
Yes.
Nag-aaral ka pa lang, yung kuwentuhan niyong
Mm.
magkakapatid.
Mm.
Paano yung lifestyle niyo before?
Okay. Just to give you a quick background of the family. We're 6. I'm the eldest. So 5 girls, and then our bunso is boy. Don't ask me why we're 6. Okay?
Ako kasi last time na-i-check 3 lang kayo.
Yeah, you figure it out. Bakit kami 6? Okay. No, my parents really wanted to have a son. So that's why. And they're like old parents. And then my parents, hindi talaga sila able to, how would I say this? Hard labor sila. That's their work. So, yung tatay namin, sabi ko, bakit gano'n? Kaka-start pa lang natin parang naiiyak na ako. Kasi I had to I had to relieve. It's not a bad thing. Our childhood is really fun because ano kami, batang kalik. Mga kalihero't kalihera kami because we play outside. We don't have gadgets. Alam mo naman yung mga matatanda ngayon, hindi ko alam kung anong generation na itawag sa'min. But, yun, we play outside, ganyan. And then, my my father, ano, nagko-construction siya. Nagfo-foreman siya sa construction, so he does construction. Pero yung main ano talaga niya, main work is mananahi. So, nananahi siya ng mga kurtina, mga trapal ng jeepney,
Mhm.
yung mga niro-roll up nila, niro-roll down kapag umuulan. And then yung mga upuan ng mga jeep, any seat cover, he also do upholstery. So, we tried to kind of market it before,
Mhm.
but then he got sick. Yung medyo matanda na kami, we kind of tried to market it. Baka mag-boom, maging successful. But he got sick 2021. And prior that, he's not really doing well with his
Ah,
health. Yung mama ko naman, si mama ko madiskarte, you know. kahit ano-ano pinapasok niya. Nag-collector siya ng bayad ng tubig sa lugar namin, sa face namin. And then, now, for the longest time, since we're young, until now, she became a caddy, the Southwoods Golf and Country Club in Cavite. Until now, she's there. She's there. Kasi, I don't know, she just wants to work. And I think because dahil batak na yung katawan niya doon, when COVID happened, that shinut daw nila yung mga ganyan, medyo 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 nanghina siya. Kasi yung paglalakad dun, yung pagbubuhat, talagang hard labor din talaga. So, kami magkakapatid, we studied in a public school all throughout. I mean, ako nakapag-private ako malapit sa bahay namin when I was in kinder, yung mga ganyan. Kinder until grade 1 ata ako nandun. But then after that, we moved to a public school. So, public school for elementary, and then I was in a laboratory high school in Cavite. Then in college, I was also in a public university. I studied and graduated from Philippine Normal University with a degree in BS Psychology. And then during that time, I applied for scholarship aside from kasi sa PNU is not really that high naman if you're going to compare it to other schools. PNU, PUP, mas mataas pa nga ata yung tuition fee sa PNU compared sa PUP. But I travel kasi everyday from Cavite to Manila. Buti na lang yung pamasahe dati, hindi pa gano'n kamahal. Ngayon mahal-mahal na eh. But I think yung baon ko nun is 100 to 150 every day. It includes my pamasahe from Cavite to Alabang, Alabang to Taft, and then vice versa. And includes yung mga photocopy, and includes the baon, the lunch, you know. And the good thing dun sa university area namin, merong madaming kainan sa labas. That's I would consider very affordable for students.
Yung lifestyle niyo before, tapos ayan, nag-grow ka, natapos ka ng psychology, and yun ba yung nag-push sa'yo to work sa isang school as a guidance counselor? And ano yung nag-push sa'yo? Ano yung nag-spark to your decision to level up na naging freelancer ka? Paano yung process na?
Yung like in transition, no? When I was in college, I applied and worked for a call center company in Taguig already. So, I'm earning, and during that time, that's 2007 eh. Mag-compute na lang kayo. Mag-compute na lang kayo. But that was 2007. So, I earn a big amount na that time. That can be considered like, you know, kasi bago pa lang nun yung call center industry. So, mataas pa yung bigayan. I think I was offered like 20 plus thousand during that time. And then I graduated, I left the industry, I left the call center industry because I wanted to practice my profession as an educator, you know. So, I moved from the call center industry to the education industry, and I've been there for like a good amount of time of my life. And then, kagaya ng sinabi ko, after ko mag-work dito sa Pampanga, I moved back to Cavite, and then I worked in Laguna. And then I got pregnant, and then I gave birth 2018. So, yun yung transition period, I would say. Because it's really it's been a difficult part of my life because so I was given a teaching load and then they took it back. So from a good number of Philippine peso go back to the, you know, regular salary, 'di ba? Kasi nawalan ka ng teaching load eh. So which is fair, you know, because you're not doing the same job as you're expected to. Kasi nga tinanggal na yun. So ayun talaga yung parang I cannot fudge. I'm like, fudge.
Hindi makakabuhay ng pamilya
Na,
to.
hindi makakabuhay. I mean, makakabuhay siya, but you have to be like that. You have to be like super matipid. And I'm not saying that being matipid is bad. But I think in my mind, I wanted to give the best to my son. And the best that I can. No? Kasi the best for me may not be the best for other people. So the best that I can to my son. And parang yung isa ko pang naisip is I wanted to prepare his future and my future. Kasi yung sinasabi nila na parang ginagawa ng parents na parang insurance or, you know, insurance yung mga anak
Anak
nila
nila.
that the kids would provide for their parents when they grow older. I don't want that to happen to my son. So, ayun, kumurat siya ng malala. I know that there's an online industry already because I created that account in Upwork while I was still in the education field. But ano lang siya, nag-create ako ng account, gumawa ako ng profile. But then hindi ko siya talaga naasikaso, hindi ko siya binalikan, hindi ko siya binuksan. So I went back after I gave birth. Sabi ko, I need another job. I need to provide for my baby, no? For my baby that time. Kasi big na siya ngayon, hindi na siya baby. But for my son, I need to provide. So, nag-apply ako. Ang ginagawa ko din, tumingin ako sa mga Facebook groups kasi hindi ko na din alam what's the trend or whatsoever. I try to be very personalize eh. Hindi ako yung cut and paste na when you send a proposal, right? Because I don't do proposal na. So, kasi yung client ko noon, yung mga naging client ko noong 2018, is dalawa lang sila. Dalawa lang sila. One is I had to answer the phone for a rental company in Indianapolis. That's number one. She's my first client. And then while I was doing
Anong work mo sa kanya?
ayun, call center, tagasagot ng phone, like, and then um, I give the details of the house, how much it costs, and then I also manage yung CRM niya. Ganun lang, very easy.
Medyo
That's the work.
familiar ka, medyo easy sa'yo kasi may call center experience ka na before.
That is also true. That is also true. Actually, nung nag-apply ako doon, isa yun sa mga hina-highlight ko that I have an experience in a call center company here in the Philippines because, well, that's true, but it's been a lot of years ago. So, pero it's still there.
Totoo. Experience still experience. Tsaka
Yes.
naging opportunity sa'yo yung nag-working student ka before, nagamit mo siya as leverage
Yes.
nung nag-freelance ka. But then, gaano katagal, ano yung challenges na kinaharap mo dun sa first client mo or dun sa pag-transition mo? Kasi from school, nasanay ka na kung ano yung
Oo.
ginagawa mo, naghanap ka ng
Oo.
bagong source of income.
Oo.
Nasa freelancing, hindi naman consistent yung dating.
Yes, that
Minsan,
is
biglang
true.
may dadating, biglang aalis.
That is
Gaano
true.
katagal mo nakuha yung first client mo and ano yung mga challenges na kinaharap mo?
My first client, I think nag-start kami August, August 2018. Challenges na kinaharap ko talaga is yung schedule. Kasi hindi naman ako nag-resign sa work ko sa school.
Pinagsabay mo?
Kumuratsya ako talaga ng hard
For how long?
malala. Kumuratsya talaga si ate ng malala. So, nagkaroon ako ng first client to 2018. I was still in a school.
Okay.
Nag-resign ako sa school 2021. So, you could just 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. 4 years. 4 years sabay yan. And the problem is, I have a fixed schedule with her. So, it's a her, and she's a Russian, but she's in the US. So, yung communication din medyo mahirap siyang intindihin, pero I'm able to manage, and she's a very good person. So ayun, I think I start work at around 10 p.m. until 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and then I have to be dun sa pick-up point for the shuttle by 7 a.m.
Saan yung tulog dun?
Wala. Wala
For 4
talagang tulog.
years?
Oo, wala talagang tulog. Wala talaga akong tulog nun. Natutulog ako pag-uwi ko in the afternoon. And then, the good thing kasi even if I have a baby, I'm with my parents. So, I think that's one of the good things na close-knit yung family. I have a strong support system. They understand my situation and they take care of me and my son. Until now naman, I'm in the busy season and meron akong don't talk to me month,
Mhm.
because I need to focus and all those stuff. I can ask my mom to go here. My siblings are also there for me to help me. So, yun, no? And then after that, while working, because I am fortunate na hindi lunok-laway yung break ko. Sorry. Na hindi, there's like a good parang gap between
Mhm.
one call and the next.
Mhm.
So while I was doing the work there, I am looking for another job. During Oo, talaga naman. I know, this is honest to goodness talaga 'to. So I was looking for another job, wala pang connects
Mhm.
proposal, ganyan. I mean, you don't need to buy connects during that time, you know? Recent ano lang din kasi, recent changes sa Upwork. So, this company owner posted the posted the job 7 minutes ago, 'di ba? 7 minutes. I sent my application. Walang interview. Ito, Jevy, totoo 'to. Walang interview, hindi niya ako kinausap. I have my rate there, which is a little bit higher than the first
Mhm.
one. She hired me.
Wow!
She hired me, walang interview, Sabi ko lang, I have this kind of experience here in the Philippines. She's in events industry.
Mhm.
She's in the wedding industry, no? And totoo din naman, I planned some weddings already. That time, I was, coordinator. Parang ang dami ko palang ginawa 'no? Tsaka ko
Ngayon mo lang napansin.
na-realize. Tas during that time, nag-plan ako ng wedding for a teacher
Mhm.
na nakatrabaho ko sa Anvaya in Bataan. It's like a 150 wedding and I'm not an experienced coordinator that time, but I did. So, after that, I think I was able to plan like 4, 5 more weddings of friends and, mga ganyan. So, ayun, she hired me without an interview, without haggling about my price or my rate that time. So, fine. Tas hindi din we're not like having a meeting, how she taught me the things that I need to do. She
Mhm.
would send a video. She would send
Hmm.
videos. Okay, this is how we do this, blah 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 blah. And then she just gave me access and then ayun, that one is a flexi time. It's a flexi schedule. So yung client ko na yun for the events, she's like a family to me now. I'm still under the company now from I was I was her parang first ako yung una niyang VA. Ako yung una niyang team member. And then it expanded. She hired an editor. She hired a marketing person. Now, meron na kaming sales because before I was doing sales. I was doing yung CRM, I was doing the admin. I was all around.
Ikaw lahat.
Uy, ako lahat talaga, wala.
Ito ba yung nagbigay ng opportunity for Vegas sa inyo?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. I met her personally last year. My son and I went to Nevada. All expenses paid by the company. Of course, meron pa din akong pay nun on top of that. So, that's a good opportunity for me and my son. And then aside from that, now I have a multiple visa entry now to the US for 10 years, which is also a good thing to add. Recently, not really recent, maybe a month ago or so, she told me, "Let me know when you want to go back
Amazing.
to Nevada." I was like, "Okay,
Haba ng hair.
I will." Kulot, pero oo, sige puwede na din mahaba. Sabi ko, "I will let you know, but definitely not summer." 'Cause we went there summer and it's super hot.
Hmm.
Mas mainit dun compare dito. Yung skin ko na hindi naman sensitive kasi tayo laki
Napapaso
sa
pa.
hindi man tayo laki sa pa-lotion diyan at pa-moisturizer 'no. Nag-ano siya, nag-crack-crack, Diyos ko. But I'm really, really grateful for the opportunity to travel with my son. That's really like a plus. So, we also went from Nevada, we went to California. We went to Legoland because crazy yung son ko pagdating sa Legos, eh. Talaga 'pag nakita mo diyan sa baba ang dami niyang mga Lego, siya nagbubuo mag-isa. Kasi hindi ko kaya, I'm not that patient. Pero
Amazing.
siya, 'yan. So that is the relationship that I was able to build with my client. And the business expanded. We added some brand. Now, moving on to 2025, we'll focus on another brand that we will offer our clients. And yan, medyo niluluwagan niya yung mga kanina lang nag-meeting kami. So we'll have some changes sa position ko and some of the things that I do because we will focus on the new brand that we're going to parang kasi ano na siya, ni-launch na siya. But we need to put all our hands dun sa brand na yun because we need it to grow. We need it to stand on its own and also gain some more profit for the team and for our vendors and for the company and for ourselves, of course.
Siyempre, yun yung goal, 'di ba? Why we are
Yes.
starting business in the first place.
Yes.
Pero I'm really curious, no? How do you manage to wear your responsibilities, wearing different kind of hats? Kasi simula nung nasa school ka, dumagdag yung responsibility mo, you became a mom. Tapos
Mhm.
hindi ka pa na-satisfy dun, sumuot ka pa ng freelancing na hat. Tapos hindi ka na-satisfy sa isa pa kasi you want more, 'di ba? So kumuha ka
Mhm.
pa ng isang client. I'm not sure kung kailan ka nag-resign sa school, pero how do you manage wearing so many hats? And hindi lang managing barely, eh. I'm pretty sure you're managing them well kasi ang tagal na ng client mo na 'to, hanggang ngayon andiyan siya. Yan, as a parent, nakwento mo kung paano ka as a parent. Kahit na meron kang strong support group, yung tulog na walang tulog, I doubt kaya ng ibang tao yun. What kind of habits are you doing
Oo, oo.
na to keep you on track, to keep you leveling up? Kasi ibang
Yeah,
klaseng motivation yan, eh. What kind of
yeah,
habits do you do?
yeah. I think for the freelancers, talagang na-establish na lang yung schedule and then probably your body clock nag-a-adjust din sa kung anong schedule mo. I'm not saying now na nakakakuha ako ng 8 hours of sleep, but I can function really, really well even without, you know. I try to maybe I get like 5, 6 hours, ganyan. And then I nap in between. I nap in between. I nap kapag nasa school yung anak. So, this is my schedule. I wake up at around it depends kung DST or hindi na DST, 'di ba? But now, I wake up around 1:45 to prepare, and then I start my work at 2 o'clock. And then in between, kapag nagising na yung baby ko, I have to because I don't have a tracker, you know? I don't have a tracker. My time is flexible, but I work a lot of hours. I work a lot of hours. So, kapag nagising na siya, I can go downstairs, I can cook for him, prepare his breakfast, take care of him until he goes to school. And then I continue my work until my brain cells scan, and then I rest. So, the thing with me is, if I need to rest, I will rest. You know, I will not like push myself na parang, no, I need to do this. I need to do it, yes.
Mhm.
But I know that if my body says I need to rest, I follow what my body says. I need to
Hmm.
rest, I will rest. Okay?
You listen to your personal limitations.
Yes, yes. Pag masakit na yung ulo ko or masakit na yung mata ko or whatever, masakit na yung likod ko, alam mo naman kasi medyo hindi na tayo bagets
Mhm.
pero ayan, if my body says that I need to rest, I rest. I follow what my body says. I also started to learn yoga. It's a good thing.
Hmm.
I started doing yoga ng 2020. But I'm not that yung ano pa. I know how to do it. I know yung proper breathing, which is sabi ko, ganito pala dapat huminga. Iba, eh, iba. Hindi siya yung parang regular na paghinga natin. The way you breathe in yoga is how like kids, gano'n. And then that's how my day-to-day life is. And then I realized that 2020, I need to take care of my health because my lower back says I need to, that's why I try to do yoga. And you'd be like amazed s- how sweaty you can be kapag nag-yoga ka. Hindi ko naisip na kasi if you would look at the, videos of
Mhm.
those who are doing yoga, parang, okay, chill,
Alam
ganyan.
mo ang dali lang, eh.
Yes, may mga yung iba-ibang pose, oh my
Hmm.
God. But if you would do it on your own, sobrang hirap. And then also, I did circuit training. I'm kind of pushing my limit when it comes to health because I need to take care of myself. Yan na, Diyos ko, Jemmy. Because I need to take care of myself. Kasi iniisip ko na, of course, I know that my family will take care of my son. But sa akin is, I am the only person he has at this time. And I need to take care of myself so I could take care of him more and for a longer period of time. Number one, I think yung habits, I really don't have yung siguro yung mga day-to-day routine. I try to eat healthy. I limit my sodas. But coffee, I have to have at least a cup. Before I start working, wag mo muna akong kausapin kapag hindi pa ako napagkape. But I would have 1 cup of coffee in the morning before I start work. Then after that, water, juice, I try to limit soft drinks. So I try to do yung mga ganon. I'm not really like health conscious na kikiluhin pa yung carbs or calories, whatever. But I try to eat more fruits, more gulay, those things. And then when my body says rest, I follow my body, I rest. And then I nap in between when my son is not here. Kasi it requires attention.
Totoo.
Everyone
And
does,
yung
everyone.
narinig ko nga kanina sa'yo na, ayun nga, aside from knowing your personal limitations, yung pushing beyond your limits, actually that's one of the best habits there can be. Kasi people, we tend to stay within our comfort zone.
Yes.
Kaya nga sobrang weird para sa akin na marinig na 4 years mo napagsabay yung nasa school ka at
Oh.
nakapag-freelance ka, na hindi lang isang client, nagdalawang client ka pa, 'di ba? So aside from being a mom, nagawa mo yung lahat ng yun. Eh, we
Yes.
all know na being a mom, walang day off yan.
Totoo, totoo ka diyan.
So how
But
do
I
you
have
measure yung growth and success na yan, yung ginagawa mo,
mhm,
you're still able to do them well
mhm.
and do them na walang nasa-sacrifice na iba? Kasi
Yes.
being guidance counselor, a mom, a freelancer.
It's a lot of work. I just wanted to note na when I was doing kasi 2019 ata nag-ano yun nag-COVID. Is it
Mhm.
2019 or 2020? So, nag-ano din, nag-work from home yung school nung the whole time nun. So, I was doing work at night and then nung nag-COVID, nag-quarantine, right? Is it quarantine? Basta yung nandun lang tayo sa bahay, nag-work from home. Nag-work from home din yung school the whole time. So, medyo naging madali pagsabay-sabayin yung work. Kulang pa din sa tulog. And then the school kasi, we don't work. The school where I used to work, we don't work until 5. You can go out at 2, 3 o'clock. So, there's a good time to rest in between my schedules that time. In terms of your next question, which is how I would measure growth. Aside from the different experiences na I can do now, I have flexible time. If my son needs me, I can drive for him. Oh, I drive. So that's one of the things na nagbago sa buhay namin because commit lang naman talaga before eh. Wala naman
Uh-huh.
talagang, I didn't even think na I would drive, na matututo ako mag-drive kasi kapag nag-arcade ako, nung mga very limited chances na
Mhm.
nag-arcade ako, lagi ako nababangga, sa arcade kasi hindi naman talaga eh. But when nakuha ko yung first car ko, 2019 from a friend. It's a Honda City, it's a black Honda City. So, yung baby ko talaga hindi talaga siya Hindi siya hindi niya na masyado na-experience mag-commute. So, ayun yung which is not a good thing kasi dapat na-experience mo din mag-commute.
Oo,
Ah,
kasi imaginin mo, nasa teens ka na dun ka palang magko-commute parang
oo. Pero merong mga chances na siya yung nagsasabi, "Nanay, can we ride the jeepney?"
oh, nice.
Oo. Like ako naman, "Why?
Nung
Why?"
nung kabataan mo
Oo,
ayaw mong mag-commute,
oo.
gusto mo nakasasakyan, ngayon yung anak mo gusto
Oo,
niya
siya.
commute.
May mga chances, but ngayon kasi when he goes to school, he rides the tricycle, eh, yun yung service niya.
Hmm,
So, I don't need to drive every day, ganyan. So yun yung time also na I work and I rest. Siya naman, before kasi meron siyang kasama sa tricycle, 'pag yung service niya. Pero I think when he turned 5, he's like, "Nanay, I can do it on my own. So, you don't need to come with me." Kasi naghahanap ako talaga ng mga kasama niya sa service
ah.
na maghahatid sa kanya, ganyan. Kasi scared din ako, eh, siyempre 'no. Pero I have good people here in the community who's also assisting me. So, I'm really, really thankful for that. Yun, that's one way of measuring, I think, growth for me. I'm able to do things that I haven't that parang sobrang layo, eh.
Correct.
Kasi when I was in the eduk field, parang naisip ko lang, "Oh my God, maghihiram lang ako sa mga loan." Alam mo yun, maglo-loan lang ako to be able to provide for some things for my family. And now
Legit
I
pala
think
yun, yung sinasabi nilang yung mga nasa educational field is London, loan dito, loan
oo, ano, meron ba am I allowed to say this? But the cards, yung ATM cards, I did that before. Just to provide just to provide, Ngayon aside from that, I'm able to I can travel. Pero hindi pa ako talaga yung nag-travel out of the country. I want to be prepared for that.
anong tawag dun sa Vegas niyo?
Ayun, pero kasi provided yun that's a good point. Pero that's provided kasi by the company. But on my own, I want to be prepared for that. Kasi I wanted I wanted my son to also appreciate it. You know? So, we have to schedule it. Pero yung local, in my mind also kasi he needs to travel at least once a year. Local or
Wow!
international. At least once a year, we have to go somewhere else.
Mhm.
So, he's been to Palawan, Cebu, some of the provinces here in the Philippines. And I want him to experience that. So that's one way of me measuring my growth, being able to provide for my family, being able to support my parents. That's also a measure of I think that is something that I am proud of. And sending my kid in a good school. Alam mo mahal tuition fee pero ano natin, that's for him. I also started investing on some stuff. I am currently paying for some properties in Davao. I'm trying to diversify. I don't have that knowledge about finances, but I'm trying to I started my MP2 account, I started to learn about rates, but I don't have that 0,000 pa, no? I just started and I'm just looking at, probably building on it slowly, slowly, slowly until it gives back like dividends. I also look into cooperative, so I joined one cooperative, a billion something cooperative in I think their base is Davao also. So those are the things that I'm doing. And I would say when I was in the school, I'm not saying that being in an education field is bad or it's not good. If it's really your vocation and if you really wanted to help kids learn, it's a good thing. However however, ako kasi I wanted a certain kind of life, not for me, but for my son.
Mhm.
And maybe for my family. So I had to look for more. I am looking for more until now, because you know that in the online industry, it's really uncertain, right? So, nagkakaroon din ako ng ano, panic attacks, anxiety attacks about what if, yeah, basya ako ba 'to? What if? Yung mga what if natin sa buhay. What if something happens, right? Not really that protected because I'm a freelancer, so I have to make wise decisions. You know, I have to make wise decisions to protect myself and my son. So, yung I try to build. Kasi ngayon parang nasa period pa ako of helping other people eh. So, hindi talaga like 100% napupunta dun sa mga gusto kong investments. But hopefully next year that would change. I'll be more strict, I would say. You know, but my siblings no. Kaya yung kunento ko sa'yo, masyado silang confident kapag kasama ako na hindi sila yung sarili nilang
Eh,
wallet.
mapapasana all ka, eh, 'di ba? Sana all may ate na kamukha mo, Ate
Sila
Mel.
nagdadala ng sariling wallet, naluloka ako. Sabi ko, ganyan talaga kayo ka-confident pag kasama ako 'no, hindi yun naman driver niyo na nga ako. But I'm really thankful for them. I'm grateful for my siblings kasi they support me. They support my work, they support my son, and then whenever there are challenges in our family, kasi 2020 na-hospitalize yung lola namin, then 2021 na-hospitalize naman yung tatay namin. They listen and then we help together. We work together really para malampasan yung mga challenges namin sa buhay. So I'm really, really very grateful for them. And natutuwa ako kasi na nakikinig sila. Kasi 'di ba parang siblings minsan aawayin ka pa, you know, magka-clash pa kayo. But kami, though we have differences in opinion, when we make a decision or when I say, "Let's do this," they support. They support me and then they follow yung decision kasi parang we weigh it, eh, sa mga GC.
Ang
'Di ba?
galing. Dapat pag-uusapan muna sa pamilya kung ma-approve ba 'to.
Yes, yes.
Despite
Yes.
having that really good, strong support group, I'm really curious, what does a successful life mean to you? Can you actually
Oh.
visualize it? Kasi sobrang dreamer ka din pala, na parang every upgrade you look for the next level, eh. What does your successful life look like?
I'm a very ano, I'm a very simple person. I'm not
Simple person
materialistic.
ka pa din.
Oo, simple lang. Diyos ko 'pag nakita mo yung I don't buy a lot of things. Iba na pala yung cravings, eh, 'no, hindi na mga I don't buy because I don't use it. I don't buy like clothes, I don't buy yung mga bags, ganyan.
Mhm.
Siguro meron lang akong isang big bag na ginagamit ko if I need to be in a formal occasion and then isang small bag if I need to be in a formal occasion. But the rest of my bags, mabibili mo lang siya sa ano, online shop.
Mhm.
I don't really do those, things. When you say successful, I would say I have the freedom. I think yun yung sa'kin 'no, because I want time freedom, money freedom, lahat ng freedom, absolute freedom. Gano'n yung gusto ko and yung sinasabi nila na malayo na pero malayo pa,
Mhm.
nandun pa din ako dun sa point na yun na I want my money to work for me, okay. And of course, I would use that to maintain my lifestyle and to support my family, to support my son. Yun yung feeling ko, yun yung success for me. If you have freedom, if you have peace, it's not really having a big house. Alam mo gusto ko ngang bumili ng I wanted to have another house, a small
Hmm.
house, you know, but with bigger space for me to hindi ako green thumb din, eh, pero gusto ko sana more trees, you know. I wanted to have that kind of environment, parang ano, province living. So, I wanted that. So, if and when I can, maybe that would be another goal that I could set for myself. Just for myself, parang retirement ba? So, when I say, how do I define success or what success looks like to me. It's that. You're not tied to your desk. You can do technically whatever you want to do as long as you're not hurting other people and stepping on other people and hurting anybody. I have my freedom. I have my peace. And I'm with my son. Ayun, I think that that would be it. And my family is happy. Another thing is if you're if you're able to extend yourself to other people, if you're able to help other people, I don't know. But I wanted to also help solo parents because I know how difficult raising kids on your own. Be it a solo mom, a single dad. Hopefully, I'd be able to do that. Medyo hindi ko pa alam kung paano gagawin yun because I don't want to discriminate. Like if I wanted to hire someone, for example lang, if I wanted to hire someone, do I ask them, "Are you a solo parent?" Right?
Totoo, medyo ano siya, eh.
So parang because I wanted that to be my advocacy also. I wanted to help. Hindi natin kasi alam yung mga nangyari sa kanila, yung mga sitwasyon nila sa buhay. But I know that if you are with a child or children, if you're with your children and you're raising them on your own, I know that it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult. So, at least man lang yung the ability to provide for them, magawa, magawa. No? Kasi sometimes you'd have to choose eh. Do I work or do I stay with my kids? If you're a solo parent, do I work? Do I stay with my kids? If I work, will I be able to provide everything for them? That's the next question. Kasi parang you just have to choose. You cannot do both at the same time. Yun din, ako, nangyayari pa din yan sa akin eh. There was a time, I'm so tired. Sabi ko, I'm just gonna take a nap for an hour. I'm gonna wake up at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. or something. Basta an hour. Oh my gosh, walang pagkain ng anak ko. Nagising ako 10 o'clock. JV, this is like it really happened. And these things, I tell my siblings. Kasi parang I feel sad. You know? I feel sad na my child has to experience that. Pero ano naman siya, kaya niya namang kumuha ng food. Pero I still feel sad na nangyari yun sa kanya. You know? So, I had to make sure na if and when I sleep, meron na siyang naka-ready na food. Sa baba, ganyan, dinner. Kasi during dinner time, ano talaga, that's my sleeping time.
Oh.
Ngayon, but I also try to make it a point. I try. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm doing this every day, but I try to join him during dinner. Kahit hindi ako kakain. Kasi it's either late ako nag-lunch or something. Basta man ganyan, bulabog yung schedule. But I try because that's the time when he would tell me a lot of stories. He
Dun ka
would tell
nagiging nanay.
yes. And I feel like he wanted it. He wanted that time. Also when we're doing homeworks, yan. Yan yung mga yan yung mga nagiging bonding moments namin. Because he knows I don't close my door in the office, in my home office. I
Hmm.
don't close my door. So he could come in anytime. Kahit nagme-meeting ako, he can come in anytime. And he doesn't want my door then close. So
Mhm.
I don't close my door. Kahit may meeting ako, kahit sino kinakausap ko, it's open. He can just come in.
Amazing, amazing. I'm curious, what kind of advice would you give to us, to your classmates, to be as trying like you na alam mo yun, wala kang sina-sacrifice na responsibilities. Instead, you're taking up more responsibilities para magampanan mo yung iba mo pang responsibilities. What kind of advice would you give us?
Ano ba? Advice. I don't really give advice.
Guidance
Um,
counselor ka, uy.
yeah, para kasing siguro I would just share that you would need to know where your heart is, what your heart wants to do. It's not really ano eh. Like for me, my heart is to to provide for my son. That's where it is. Now you think of how you're going to provide, 'di ba? Identify it because sometimes even that simple thing, it's not really simple, but even that thing we don't know, right? Why are we going to work every day? Para kanino ka bumabangon? Sabi nga ng commercial, 'di ba? Para kanino ka bumabangon? Para sa bills? We're not here on earth just to pay our bills. We also need to enjoy. So, know where your heart is and always try. Try, try, try. Kahit di na ako nagse-send ng proposal, I would still want to kasi hindi na ako nag-a-apply. Kasi nga I have a good client and I'm trying to network also. Number one, know where your heart is. Always push. Hindi sa simula, it's not easy. It's not always easy. Hindi hindi ka papasok sa freelancing if you have that soft heart. I'm not saying you should be like, okay, whatever happens,
Pusong bato.
Yeah, it's not like that. But know that there would be failures. Know that there would always be rejections. But if you know where your heart is, you know what you wanted to do, your goal, what you wanted to achieve in your life, and if you know that you're not there, you would just need to keep moving forward. Kahit masakit, kahit parang wala na akong ginawang tama, And also, you have to believe in yourself, really. I'm not the kind of fake it till you make it. I would study.
Hmm.
So you have to have also patience sa sarili mo. Kasi parang if no one believes in you and you don't believe in yourself,
Wala
nasaan ka
na.
na, 'di ba?
Mhm.
Kung hindi ka maniniwala sa sarili mo at di ka maniniwalang kaya mong gawin yung mga bagay na kaya mong gawin naman talaga, saan ka nalang pupulutin? Gano'n.
Amazing, amazing. Any final words before tayo mag-end? Baka may gusto kang pasalamatan, may gusto kang singilin ng utang.
Hindi ko alam kung makikinig yung mga kapatid ko dito, pero gusto kong sabihin na, "Oh my God, Jevy." Okay. Hindi ko alam kung makikinig sila, pero feeling ko makikinig sila. But I wanted to thank them, of course, for being good siblings and for backing me up. And ngayon, kinda in the phase of starting our own mini team. I wouldn't say really agency because ano, I kinda talked to my accountant about it, and it's not feasible at this time. So I'm just saying our team, you know, we're starting to have our team. We're calling it MLVA. Lahat kasi kami ML, not yung
Hmm.
what's the game? Not
Yeah,
that game.
Mobile Legends, hindi.
Yeah, not
Mhm.
that game, but me kasi all of our name starts from M, and then our last name it starts from L. It's Ligiran. So it's MLVA. So we're starting that. And talaga naman, someone's managing lead generation, someone's managing social media. I am monitoring the applications, I am talking to clients. So you would still see that, we work together. And I'm excited to see what the future holds because I know how my siblings work. We all work so hard. So I wanted to say I'm grateful for them. I'm thankful that they're part of my life. Also my parents for all the support kahit minsan makukulit na sila kasi nga medyo matanda na. Not really, hindi pa sila matandang senior citizen pero makulit na sila 'no, paano pa 'pag nag-senior citizen sila?
Yan yung masarap na part at mahirap na part, eh. Mahirap
Yes.
mag-alaga ng matanda.
Totoo,
Mahirap magpalaki
Diyos
ng
ko.
matanda.
And siguro sa mga aspiring freelancers and anyone already in the community and also doing online work, Yung mga nasa malayo na, pero malayo pa. Yung mga papunta pa lang dun sa malayo na. Keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. And then appreciate the people that are helping you with your, because sabi ko, and I want to take care of the people that's also taking care of me and my son. And yun, just know where your heart is. Always know where your heart is. Prioritize. Ito din, Jevy. Sorry, baka nakalimutan ko to sabihin. Always think about yourself. It's not being selfish. No? Think about yourself and sabi ko kasi you cannot pour from an empty cup. So think about yourself. If and when you can, then you help. But always, it's not being, selfish or whatsoever, but secure yourself so you can help more. Know when to say no also. That's putting boundaries because that is one way of taking care of yourself. Yun, I think that's it. Just be just have the just have a good work ethic also. That would be appreciated. That would be appreciated by your clients, by the people you work with. Having a good work ethic is very, I think for me, no? And that's one of the questions that I ask. Like, what's your work ethic?
Mhm.
How do you feel about when you're corrected? That's very important for me because behavior is innate. Nasa
Mhm.
sa atin na yun eh. But the skills, you can teach the skills. But if you're not, but if your behavior is not aligned with what I value or what I wanted to provide for my clients, I don't think you would be part of, our team. But
Good.
in general, having good work ethics could make you go places
Amazing,
or
amazing.
make you level up more, you know. Kasi while you're working, you could study. And that's a work ethic. That's a work ethic. Balancing your time. That's something that's really important. Ayun, yan lang
Totoo.
po.
Thank you so much for sharing. Maraming maraming salamat at
Thank
nag-volunteer ka to
you.
be a guest. And bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much.